But tonight we have part 2 in a series of reports about the murder of a teenage boy who was shot and killed at the door of his home.
Now, last night we heard from Alex Torres' family and about the heart-wrenching moments when they found him lifeless on the kitchen floor. Now, for more than a year and a half, his unsolved murder had the Corpus Christi community on edge. It was until a bank robbery arrest in the summer of 2016. What happened next gave detectives the key evidence they needed and a motive. Here's Jessica Savage with tonight's report.
Across the bridge over in Portland, police had a big break in a years-old bank robbery case. Detectives now had someone under arrest.
Detective Mendes, I met you yesterday.
But it was what Vicky Stickle told Portland police while in custody that led to an even bigger break in the Corpus Christi murder case of 13-year-old Alex Torres. And CCPD detectives wanted to hear what Vicky had to say.
They were involved in a shooting.
They were Vicky's eldest daughter, Christina. And the shooter, Vicky said it was her daughter's boyfriend, a man named David Davila. Police now had a lead and a motive. As Vicky explained, it was a planned revenge killing that went horribly wrong.
I'm afraid of my dog, of that whole situation, that whole David, Christina. That's another reason I've been going back and forth.
She said on the night of the murder, Christina was pregnant with David's child. And so was another woman, a woman named Sandy Moreno, who lived in the apartment next door to Alex and his family.
She pretty much said that Sandy Moreno, who also has a child with David, who is the father of my great kids, called CPS on her.
That call 3 days earlier on January 10th triggered an investigation. According to the case file, Child Protective Services showed up at Christina and David's home. Christina said investigators forced her to take a drug test and threatened to take away their child. Vicky said Christina wanted revenge.
I guess it would have been like November, December of 2014. And that they went, David went to, I don't think she said at that point shoot her. I don't think she never came out and said that word, but she said went to take care of her. So then I started asking questions.
And police began asking them too. Hours later, and back at police headquarters, detectives interviewed Christina. She denied any involvement. And then detectives revealed how they suspected she was involved. Her mom.
My mom's a liar. My mom's a liar, so.
But it's on tape.
My mom's a liar. I don't know if you've done that. I don't know if you don't. Keep looking. My mom's a liar. But if you want to believe her, believe her. I mean, I wasn't there.
The next day, detectives confronted her boyfriend, David, the suspected shooter. Investigators showed him an autopsy photo of what happened to Alex. It took David more than a minute to look down, and when he did...
This is the little boy. This is Alex. This is the little boy you shot.
Man, I didn't shoot that little boy, man.
Not intentionally. I don't think you meant to shoot him.
I didn't shoot this little boy, man. I don't have nothing to do with it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about because you're telling me what you're talking about, man.
You do.
At that point, what David didn't know is police had interviewed a man named Erasmo de los Santos. Erasmo told detectives he gave David a gun on the night of the shooting. And Erasmo's girlfriend, Santina Herrera, backed up that story. Then District Attorney Mark Skirka felt so strongly about Erasmo and Santina's story that he granted both of them immunity in the case. And that meant they are protected for life from ever becoming suspects and facing prosecution in the case. They also agreed to testify against David, and police now had enough to make an arrest. They charged both David and Christina with capital murder in the death of Alex Torres. Both maintained their innocence until the day of jury selection for Christina's trial. Last August, in a high-stakes turn of events, Christina pleaded guilty and told investigators her version of what happened that night. She says the motive was to go after Sandy.
But you wanted something done to Sandy, right?
I told him to take care of it, yes.
What did you want done?
For him to talk to her, or, you know, whatever he felt that he needed to do for her to stop.
Then they left and headed to Sandy's home at the Treyway Terrace Apartments. Christina said she waited in the car. And it wasn't until they got back to Santina's house and watched the news that she realized what had happened.
It was breaking news. And I make the comment and I was like, damn, like, that's crazy. We were just there, you know, buying weed. And, you know, and I was like, I didn't see no ambulances or anything, like we were just there. And he looks at Erasmo and he tells Erasmo, I just shot the first person I saw.
Christina said she didn't ask any questions. Investigators pressed for more information.
So when he said that, that doesn't shock you or alarm you?
Yeah, it shocked me, and I'm like kind of asking questions, like, what do you mean? You know, the news, and you're making these statements, but nobody wants to answer my questions.
Why would you think David shot someone?
David shoots at people often.
And later, she revealed more.
I remember Erasmo saying, like, what do you mean you shot the first person you saw? And he's like, as soon as they opened the door, I just pulled the trigger.
And it continues tomorrow night. In fact, prosecutors lay out their case. A boy killed inside his own home in a love triangle filled with revenge. But jurors cannot agree. The question is, why not? And who's to blame for 3 mistrials in this case? We're going to have those answers in an exclusive interview with the Nueces County District Attorney's Office. That's coming up tomorrow night right here on Chris 6 News at 10 p.m.